is Shane Dorjan, and this is audio commentary of how we made our spaceship in Straight Up Art. So the first thing you see here is me marking a bottle. The bottle was cut into half using a box cutter by a teacher. We couldn't do it ourselves, so we actually had to mark it and make sure she got in accurate lines and cut properly. So I actually marked the bottle and a celebration lid as well. We actually had our concept art in front of us, so we actually knew the design of the ship the whole time. So it was right in front of me there with the two pencils on top of it. So there's me just marking it inside of a celebration lid because we cut the inner circle. And then after that, we did the top windows of the ship, which were cut out, and they were avocado casings, and then we all chipped in to make the side windows, which were contact lids. So we cut circles around them, cutting off like the cases, like or the hang bits that you hang. So we just used the circle bits. After that, when the bottle was cut, we actually trimmed some of it so it would be flat and nice and sturdy to stick on. So, and also the laser ring, because we didn't want to be sharp, and also we'd be handling it when filming. So we didn't want to cut ourselves when filming because that would cause injury and like also like whole time of the production. Abu's job was to stick down like the coffee pots onto the laser ring with the double-sided tape, so he went off the frame and did that to the side, while me and Shantae did double-sided tape of shot glasses and a fridge bottle together for our engines of our ship. And these actually took a lot of time because they were very like you had to get them very sturdy, and we wanted it to look very professional and very neat for our production. So after we did that, we did spectacle, or like you could say like designs for a ship. So here's like toffee cases that we cut out in circles, and these were meant for the bottom of the ship. Yeah, so after that Abu double-sided taped the rings, and then we started to see the shape of our ship, and it was actually looking quite nice. So we actually started marking things that we've got to stick on, such as the nose cone and the side windows that you can see Abu do here in a minute. Yeah, so like out of the contact lenses that we cut earlier, these are actually pretty like easy to do because in the end they were using double-sided tape, not super glue, because they were very small, and we didn't want to make a mess out of the super glue. So but the problem was with the double-sided tape, they were very flimsy. So as you can see here, it took too much time here, and they kept falling off. So in the end, the coffee pots were replaced with super glue. So after the main top body of the ship was super glued to the ring, Abu had to like press down on it hard to make it firm and sturdy. And this actually took a couple of minutes because we wanted it to be firm and like really sturdy, so we didn't want it to fall off. So this is us also continuing from our bottom of the ship that you can see Abu doing the side, and then there's this me like trying to stick them on and stuff. We couldn't super glue them because the plastic would actually melt the bottom of the toffee lids because they were so thin and plasticky. So we couldn't do that, and also like double-sided tape wouldn't work because they're also flimsy. We in the end we used PVA glue, but that didn't work as well. We also super glued the shot glasses with the fridge bottles because also they didn't really look nice, and also it was actually clear. So I actually super glued them. So and while that was super glued, we actually did the bottom, so we actually pressed down hard on both of them. There was this us. We also cleaned up while during this, so there was this us cleaning up in the background while Abu like did some final adjustments with windows, like did more double-sided taping to the windows, as I said. As you can see, like the concept art was actually moved around a lot because we actually had to like scrap some ideas, such as the bottom of the toffee casing lids, like I said. And so like me off to the side was like helping Abu like cut off the double-sided tape, and he was like peeling off. So we actually had like really effective teamwork there, as well as Shantae. She had like peel so I was cutting, Shantae was peeling, Abu was sticking. So we had like a nice system going. We also had to do the top of the windows, and then those were super glued on, and then that's our final product, the SSU 317.